hot. Oh my God, hold on.
We are going back. We are going back to the same lake we have already been to. And I'm really excited because I really wanted to give this lake a second chance. And this time I'm planning to hike a little bit more around the lake to see what lives in this lake. Last time I had a lot of stuff with me, but this time I packed so I only have one bag and I will be able to walk and hike around the lake way easier. So I'm teensy bit worried about the road that leads to that lake because last time it was in really bad shape and it has been raining a lot lately, and hopefully that road is gonna be okay, but we will see. And yeah, I'm really excited, so let's go. We are getting close to that sketchy road, so hopefully we are going to be able to get through that sketchiness and I won't get stuck. That's the goal of the day. The road that I'm talking about is not just simple gravel road or a dirt road. It's a really fine kind of sea sand, like forest sand, and it's a really nice road if it's dry, but if it's wet, if you have ever been on a road like that, you know it's really sketchy. And if you have a little bit heavier car, then it's even more sketchy. And yeah, you cannot stop. You just need to floor it. Just floor through that. Because if you stop, you're going to sink. It kind of sinks that sand. So hopefully it's going to be a little bit more dry. Because yesterday didn't rain. So fingers crossed. So the road is really muddy. Kind of looks a little bit more to the dry side. Okay, we are here and there is no one around this time. The camper is no longer here, and yeah, we are going to be only ones on this lake this time. That's really nice. One last drink so I don't have to carry this with me because my bag is already way too heavy. A little energy boost, but yeah, I'm just gonna gear up. And yeah, today's really beautiful and sunny day, a little bit chilly. I just want to really take advantage of these places while I can, because when there's gonna be snow, there's no way I'm gonna get to these secluded areas. Let's get ready, let's gear up. I'm gonna grab my bag, my boots and fishing net this time, and let's go. Okay, I'm all packed up. My bag is really heavy. I wish it was lighter, but I just need a lot of stuff with me. So it's really heavy, but at least this time it's only one bag. It kind of sounds like there is a little waterfall nearby. So we are here to that little stream. It kind of sounds like further that way there's a little waterfall, and I really would like to see that, but I also have a really heavy bag, so I don't know. Should I go there? Okay, let's go on a little side mission because I want to see if there is a little waterfall. That's quite a big stream. It has to lead. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, it's really wet there. There is these old looking rocks, kind of wall. It looks like a man-made wall. And yeah, there's just a little paddle right there. And it goes, I think it gets a little bit bigger down the road. That's really cool, but it's really wet right there, so I don't want to get all wet. Today is supposed to be way less windier than it was last time, and I'm really here for it. I have to be really careful because it's still wet. Okay, I want to start on this side. We already fished in this spot last time, but I want to start on this spot and then just keep moving to next spots that are available. So yeah, we're gonna start here. I'm gonna start out with my lures and then I'm gonna switch out the bobber because I have really big hopes for bobber. But let's start fishing. I'm going to put my front camera on. I'm gonna start fishing with my lures and I will try to be a little bit quieter because lake trout are way easier to scare. So, okay, I could just start out with the lure I used last time because I'm a little bit lazy early in the morning. So I'm just gonna be using this one, and this one is really pretty. It's pink with a little holographic tummy and a little rooster tail. Okay, first cast of the day. Let's go. Okay, I think I would like to change my lure out. I have been fishing with this one for a while and it's really pretty, but let's change something out because I have so much lures and sometimes I'm way too lazy to change them out. Okay, here's the box. One of the boxes that I took with me today. Maybe I need something a little bit darker. Water is pretty dark. This one is really cool looking, but it's kind of black with a little holographic. I could try this one. Okay, it's been a while. I think we could move spots because we fished in this spot last time and we didn't catch anything, so I don't want to waste time in this spot too much. So let's keep moving to the next one because we have plenty to explore. continue. Oh yeah, I made a little mess while I was coming here. Okay, I will fish with the same lure. This side is a little bit more shallower and rockier, and chances of losing this lure is really high. I do always listen what's happening around me, and today there are so many weird bird noises. This bird just flew by and it scared the bejesus out of me, because the first sound it made was it kind of sounded like a bear, and that really got my blood flowing. Jesus, that was a weird bird noise. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back up and let's explore the other side of this rocky shore, and let's see if we can throw in some bobber. Let's go explore. I didn't get to come this far last time because there was other people on this side. Okay, there is a really nice place right here. I can grab my bag with my little sitting stool and I can come right here. Okay, let's put on some bobber and let's try some shrimp. I do have little stinkies with me, and if you are wondering what do I mean with stinkies, it's those little power bait balls that are kind of little plastic balls that stings real bad, and apparently trout really like those. So I have shrimp and little stinky balls with me, and I will try my bobber in this spot for a while. Here's the bobber. And here's the shrimp. And here's the little stinkies I was talking about. Kind of looks like this. These ones are like fake maggot worms, and these are like a little balls, and they both stink real bad. I will start out using only shrimp, and then I will maybe try to do a little power bait shrimp combo. Okay, time for some shrimp. I'm gonna choose the smallest little one. I'm just gonna grab a small piece. This one also has little eggs and they creep me out. Okay, so we have this little small piece of shrimp. My hands are extremely stinky again, and they are going to stink all day probably, but hopefully someday fish gods are gonna reward me for my sacrifice. So let's cast this in. And now it's time to wash my stinky hands. Water is pretty cold. This time I grabbed a little towel with me. Okay, the bobber is in, and yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a while. It's really peaceful. I haven't seen any fish activity on this side of the lake yet, but last time when I was fishing on the other side, the biggest activity was on this side of the lake. That's why I really wanted to come here. But that's just how fishes are. They are not on the side of the lake where you are. But to be honest, I haven't seen any big activity yet. I saw a couple kind of splashes, not like jumps, but those little water rings. Yeah, I saw a couple of those a little bit further away from me, so it's been really quiet. Someone just bit my bobber. It went under the water. It was really surprising. But that's a really good sign. Now I'm holding my rod in my hand and I'm really on guard because I did have a really nice bite. We did had a really nice bite, but there is no follow-up to that bite, and I just need to know if there is still any shrimp on a hook. Okay, I think someone has been munching on the shrimp. Okay, we did had a really nice bite. The bobber went completely under the water and shrimp was kind of munched on. Now I'm curious to know what kind of fish is that, because from what I know, trout doesn't just munch on their food like that, so could be different kind of fish. The hook is small, so I should be able to catch a small fish too. I'm just really curious now. I will sit in this spot for a little bit longer and we will see if we will get any more bites. But it was kind of exciting and it scared me a little bit because, you know, when you just sit around and you don't have any bites, you're just looking around and doodling in your head, and then suddenly that little green dot that you're looking at all this time just completely disappears and you just get that little rush. But yeah, at least this time we had one bite. Okay, we did have that one bite, but nothing followed that one bite. So it's been an hour on this spot and I think we need to keep moving. There is a little spot right here that I can access, but I don't think I want to sit here on my bobber. I could just quickly put on my lures and just cast this little side. Okay, I'm going to fish with this lure again because I can cast this pretty far and it's pretty natural looking, so Everything is so slippery and cliffy around here. I just fell. Yeah, it's really hard to see those rocks. I did hurt my leg really bad because I fell on a rock straight at my knee. And now I'm in a little bit of pain. And that's just what happens if you're not super careful. Okay, it's a little bit more shallower on this side. I could just cast a few times with my lure. I'm gonna cast here for shits and giggles just a little bit, and then we can continue. Okay, let's continue moving. There is a huge cliff rock. So this is the view of that cliff. I just kind of climbed. It's a pretty big way down there. You don't want to fall down there. That's why I'm keeping my distance. It's really beautiful up here. I'm extremely exhausted because my backpack is really heavy and it kind of weighs me back down. So it's a bit challenging. Also, I did hurt my leg really bad and my leg hurts really bad. So I'm just standing here on top of this cliff thinking, should I go back or should I continue walking? Okay, I did decide to stay right where I am because I checked the trail and it gets really, really rough, and I just don't have enough hours today left to go and explore that side. So I did slide down and I wet my leg. And now, if I want to get back up, I will need to go through the water. So I think I will put on a bobber and I will make myself a little tea and maybe something to eat because I'm exhausted. I didn't have any breakfast. My energy levels are down and I just want to eat something, just a little bit. So I will put on my bobber, throw in, and then I'm gonna make myself a warm cup of tea because I deserve it. Okay, while my bobber is in the water, I'm just gonna make myself a nice cup of tea. I made myself a really nice warm cup of tea. It's a black lemon tea, and I made myself a little bowl of ramen noodles, just plain old chicken ramen noodles. And there are some horseflies that are still alive and they are bugging me on this cliffside. I think my ramen is ready. I am a teensy bit scared of cooking when I'm in the middle of nowhere where there is bears, because where I am right now there is no easy way out, so it's a little bit scary. But here's my ramen. Jesus. Okay, here's my ramen noodles. I am eating them with a spoon, and these are just plain old chicken ramen. What I like to do with my ramen is add hot salsa. Yeah, I add a little bit of hot salsa. I mix it all up. So this is how it looks. And then I eat everything that's a soup only with a sour cream. That's just me. Am I odd? Does anyone else do this? Because only if that's a cream soup, then I will not add any sour cream. But in every other kind of soup, I will always add a sour cream. This is as good as it gets. That's really good. It's really good. I just finished eating, and while I was doing my dishes, I had a really, really nice bite, but I didn't get it. So, yeah, someone is interested in eating right here. There is so much activity around, and I think I maybe will switch to my lures and see if I can catch anything with my lure, and then I can switch back to the shrimp. Okay, so I'm saving a little bit battery right here, but I changed bobber, a little bit shorter fluorocarbon, and even smaller hook. So let's see if this works. While I was cooking and eating, we had so many jumps, so much activity, and now it kind of stopped for a bit. I tried my lures and I didn't get anything. There was no bites, no nibbles, nothing. So I changed to bobber with shorter fluorocarbon line and smaller hook. Maybe that's gonna be the key, but there was a really big activity right here. It's slowly starting to get late, so I don't have that much fishing time left, but this little lake really, really gets my blood boiling, because I know there's fish right here. I saw them jump. I saw big jumps, but nothing's biting right now. So I'm really, really intrigued now. But I'm gonna drink my tea and be patient because we do have a little bit time left, so we will see. No matter what, today was a really nice day. Just completely in the middle of nowhere by the nature. It's really pretty. It's really calm. So it was a really well spent time. So I'm gonna enjoy my tea. My batteries are dying. And yeah, I'm gonna just sit here for probably hour. And then I need to hike back to my car. My leg is really killing me, but I drank warm tea, so it's going to be good. Someone has been munching on my shrimp again, because it looks like this. I'm gonna take this off. And I'm gonna put these stinkies on. It looks like this. Maybe someone will like this. Okay, well, this is going to be all for today. I gave it way more time than I was supposed to, and now I need to hike back to my car. We didn't end up catching anything again. We gave this lake a second chance, but now I know that there is a really big fish in this lake because those jumps were pretty big. Mosquitoes are out and they are eating me alive. I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye! The lake looks so beautiful right now. There's no wind. Fully like a mirror. It's so pretty. We didn't catch any fish, but you cannot beat these views. I will count this.
Every great shelter begins with nature. From wood, stone, mud, and bamboo, we build more than shelters. We build a way of life. Welcome to Wilderness Build Co. Real craftsmanship, no shortcuts.